Okay, this is an idea I call foam pit practice. And what I want you to do is start using a tee when you practice. And the reason I call it foam pit practice is imagine like a Moto X guy doing a backflip on a bike. The first time he learns that, when he trains to do that, he's gonna do it into a foam pit because it's safer. It gives him the ability to almost have more freedom, to learn the motor skills, to create that result. And so he has a chance to do this without the fear of dying as he's doing that. I think we almost need to put our mind and our body in the same environment in the golf swing. We need to put it on a small tee, which takes away kind of that impact of the ground, the club crashing in the ground, and allows us more freedom with the handle to start almost experimenting or start really learning how to change the way we move the handle through space to change the way the club's moving through space as well. So I think having the ball on a tee, having it in the air, not worrying about the club crashing in the ground really gives you that freedom. Obviously, the ball's not going to be on this level when we hit it, but to be honest with you, when you're on a golf course, very few times are your feet and the ball on the same level. We're always on little slopes, so you're always going to have the ball pitched above, below, to the side of your feet. It's never going to be on this flat level, so this isn't that different than what you're going to really face too. So setup, I like the club to be obviously hovered in the air. If you have it off the tee, especially this high, that's probably an inch in the air right there. That's probably more like close to like a flighted driver tee height. But sit here again and start to really rehearse whatever you're trying to change. So say I'm working on trying to really feel like I resist this out throw. I really want to feel like my hands are lower, more forward at impact. If I was doing it on the ground and I made a mistake, this thing would crash into the ground. So again, having this almost freedom now to be able to sit here and be able to rehearse that feel that I'm looking for, and then from there be able to actually apply it, start to hit some small shots that way where we're starting to feel like I can actually even almost exaggerate that feel that I'm looking for and hit some shots, and then start to blend it back in to more of a normal result. But I think this is kind of the first step. Let's give ourselves some freedom. Let's really allow ourselves to start experimenting and practice on changing what our feels might need to be to make the change we need to start pushing our pattern that way. But if we always have this fear of negative result, or that club's gonna crash in the ground, or we're gonna hit a bad shot, it's really hard to commit to those changes. Put yourself in that environment and make it easier.